Hi there, internet associate. It's Anthony, and I'm here with the man that goes by the name of
Kyland.
And we're about to watch another episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So this is season 3, episode 6, Band Candy. And where did we end off last episode? We had
Xander and Willow.
Yeah, Xander and Willow. Oh my gosh.
Angel came back.
Oh, yep. Yeah, exactly. Definitely.
Scott dumped Buffy.
Yeah, a lot happened.
Tricking the mayor.
Oh, yeah, that's right. A lot happened last episode, huh? A whole lot. I'm excited to see where they're going to take us next. I really want to know what Xander and Willow are going to do. Like, what do you think?
I'm kind of curious to see where that's going to go to.
Yeah, for sure. Do you have any idea what might be going to happen in this episode based off of the title?
Something that has to do with the band, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Maybe Willow's finally going to tell us what happened at band camp.
Maybe. Or, I forgot, Oz is in a band too, so it could be something with his band.
That was an American Pie joke, by the way. I don't know how
wow.
I don't know how well that landed, but
it didn't land with me at all.
Because, Allison Hannigan was in American Pie, and she used to always be like,
yeah,
at band camp?
Now it's setting in, but I didn't think about it at first.
Yeah, makes sense. But anyway, well, this is awkward now. A failed joke. I'm just playing. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into the episode. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Season 3, Episode 6, Band Candy.
A low score could seriously harm your chances.
Even the Slayer has to study for the SAT.
The pressure right up.
This isn't meant to be easy, It's a rite of passage.
Bogus.
Was it too late to join a tribe with
Buffy,
I remember I did terrible on the SAT. Both times I took it.
roll? I broke my number 2 pencil.
Wow, did she just kill him with a pencil?
See, all systems tend towards chaos.
She did.
I keep my campaign promises.
Okay.
They're really giving us a lot of the mayor. This season.
They are.
I guess season 3 is the mayor's season. I was talking about David Boreanaz recently because he's on Bones too.
Yeah.
And he tends to play the brooding type.
Oh, he does? I don't think I've seen him in anything other than the Buffyverse stuff.
And BoJack.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. The House of David Boreanaz.
Yes.
He was on. They did a Family Guy thing with him too one time.
Is this whole trick to antonyms?
I think it discriminates against the uninformed.
Actually, I'm looking forward to it. I do well on
Discriminates against the uninformed.
What? I can't have layers?
They're all like Cordelia, really?
Jane Espenson.
Jane Espenson. She has a pretty interesting blog on writing and stuff.
I'll check it out.
I'm not taking off again. Besides, if I wanted to, I could just get on a bus. Stop. Don't.
Really?
It's not that simple, is it? Wow.
Wow.
Very good.
Angel.
Yo, you mean this fool's over here doing yoga now? She lied to Giles and her mom. Buffy got it bad, man.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Scott.
Scott?
She's like, who?
Boyfriend Scott.
You're being careful, right?
With Scott?
The slang.
Yeah, of course.
Seriously.
Full of careful.
Get your mind out of the gutter, Buffy.
Really?
You.
Hey.
I was worried it was going to be her and Giles.
Giles. I'll slay all the time.
Oh, snap. Dang.
Spoke too soon.
Do you guys want to
All right, come on. Let's not freak out.
freak out?
Look, I think you should go to bed. We're all tired.
I think they got Buffy messed up because,
Crazy.
like, what is she supposed to be doing as the Slayer?
Not sneaking away to give her vampire boyfriend blood. I think that goes against the Slayer rules.
Be careful.
So there must be something in the candy. I think it's mind control.
You don't want to eat that.
Oh, look who it is. That's the dude from the shop, isn't it? The costume thing.
Yeah, it is him.
Ethan. Rain.
The hotcakes really aren't moving.
Uh-oh. Oh my gosh.
And it's
Are you
Oh my gosh.
freaking kidding
What?
me? Right
What?
in front of your girlfriend, dude? Oh my gosh.
The band. Yeah.
I just lost all my respect for Xander.
Oh my
March.
gosh, man.
Like an army.
And Willow.
What?
Shame on both of them, bro.
Except
This is deplorable.
study hall, and after you lectured to me on not talking out, and what is
What?
my mother doing?
We had an opportunity for, you might say, a summit meeting.
Mr. Giles can drive me home.
What? Excuse me, I meant what?
Keys, take
Buffy, you should know there's something going on now.
Do you think she noticed anything?
Yeah, I noticed
way.
it. And now you're smoking cigarettes, Giles?
Oh my gosh. What is this candy doing to them?
Told my mom I wanted to be treated more.
Yeah,
like,
that.
Did it?
and voila.
I wonder if it was influencing Willow and Xander any in that last scene.
But it didn't really show Willow eating any of the candy.
Also, I
True.
think she wanted me otherwhere.
It seems like she has sold all
In my
hers.
future, I think it's
Yeah,
easier for
true.
them to live
Either
their
way, they
lives
were
and
already
actually
acting up
live.
last episode.
Eyes on the road! Eyes on the road!
Yo, Buffy is literally like tearing up.
Just seeing Willow puts a smile on Oz's face.
Poor Oz. He really did he does like Willow. I'm not even mad that like Xander and Willow want to be with each other. Like, that's their business. But like, they both are in relationships, bro.
Are there any nachos in here, little tree?
She's been eating the candy too.
Are you sure you don't need some fresh air, Miss Barton?
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
This is not normal.
Hey, did you see Miss Barton? I think she's wasted. I'm gonna have to put that in her next performance review, cause I'm the principal.
Maybe there's
But it's kind of funny, even when Snyder's like under the influence, is still an asshole.
The question here is, what is the influence exactly?
Product. I didn't.
Oh my goodness.
Dang.
Okay.
Look at Ethan. I mean, I could actually imagine them acting like that. Just, being under the influence of alcohol.
That scary.
Yeah, like parents or like.
Those people on stage, at least. Now, Giles and Joyce, they were tripping. Why is Snyder hanging out with them like they're friends? This man Snyder just got in the car.
Snyder.
Yeah, for real. He just like hopped in the whip.
They're gonna race. People in Sunnydale need to learn to just stop eating things.
It'll be okay when we get to Giles.
No,
Even if he's 16, he's still Giles, right? Probably
no.
a pretty together guy.
Y'all do remember
Well,
what Giles did when he was younger,
Giles
right?
at 16. Less together guy, more bad magic hates the world ticking time bomb guy.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oz wasn't around or didn't know about that at that point, I guess.
Barry Juice Newton.
You fancy it?
She
Yeah,
really
but
has on a
Storth
choker
blows.
right now.
That was so brave.
Hold it!
Hopefully he's been eating the candy too. Uh-oh.
Oh my God, look out!
Ah, dang it. Oh my gosh.
You're like Burt Reynolds.
Anthony Stewart Head is actually doing a really good job pulling this off right now, though.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, like, I feel like he's a completely different person right now.
No grown-ups. No one's protecting their houses. Everyone's just wandering.
This would happen in the episode where Buffy was mad that the grown-ups were giving her restrictions.
That's my kid.
This is like the Jimmy Neutron movie.
The candy. It's gotta be the candy. It's cursed.
Xander was eating it, so I'm interested to see what he's going to be acting like.
You wanna fight me, or you wanna let me talk to my mother?
What the hell?
At first it was fun, you know, they seemed
Now Giles out here hopping over tables.
Doing parkour.
Candy's supposed to make you feel all immature and stuff, but I've had a ton and I don't feel any different.
Oh my gosh.
I'll take that one.
Wow.
Are you kidding me? Just that thumb touch does it?
Yes.
And Cordelia didn't. Oh my gosh.
Just all it
wanna
takes is a
swap?
thumb
What?
touch.
Swap?
When it's that
Wanna swap?
serious. Swap
This
what?
book is really thick, and I'm not sure it's in English.
She's like, what do you want to swap, Cordelia? Oh.
Look, a box full
Here's
of
Ethan.
farm fresh chicken.
Oh my goodness. So they did this so vampires could come and take the babies?
Yeah, I mean that's kind of a real convoluted plan. Not gonna lie to you, man.
See if you guys can find something to tie him up with.
What were you planning on doing with those?
Never tell me.
I knew this. Laconis means glutton, and we'll find it in the sewers.
I love how he even has a slightly different accent now. He's got a more Spike style accent now. And I believe Anthony Stewart Head helped teach Spike his accent.
I could do that.
Giles, we're going to the sewers.
Oh my gosh.
Do that.
Come on, big guy, they're not getting any fresher.
Oh my gosh. Whoa!
Laconis, I'm thinking.
That looked super realistic. Yeah, that's definitely like not a animatronic thing. That's like CGI already.
In the future, I'd be very careful how many favors you do for me.
Ooh. Looks like the mayor even has Mr. Trick kind of scared.
We're gone. Just felt so alone.
Is that the math or the verbal?
Mostly the math.
Wow.
Well, if you...
Right.
Indeed.
Yes.
That was so awkward.
That's so crazy because it's like, did they do something?
That's what it seems like they were kind of suggesting.
I don't know, man. This episode was kind of. It's something to be desired, you know. I don't really know exactly what I mean. Like, I felt like something was kind of missing for me. I mean, I think the idea of like no parents was kind of cool. It was a little interesting to see, you know. Like I that whole thing where you're like, yeah, they're talking about like how Buffy's talking about how they're always giving her these kind of rules and all this stuff. I kind of didn't see that before you had said anything, and you know, like it being like the typical like, oh, what if your parents weren't here, you know, and like how parents are actually valuable. But it also kind of seemed like they were kind of, even by doing that, they were kind of like poking fun at the whole like idea, because like Buffy was still kind of the one that saved everything, you know what I mean? As she always does.
So I did think that this was a fun episode, and there was a lot of really funny moments in here, a lot of funny jokes peppered through, and the concept of it in general was definitely pretty funny and entertaining. So on that side of things, the episode was pretty entertaining and funny. It was certain things about the execution of the concept that I personally just didn't completely get into. So it kind of just felt like the theme and message and concept of the episode kind of just got in the way of the episode this time, if you know what I mean. Like, what Buffy is usually really good at doing is, making these episodes to have such great characters and great moments and, witty dialogue, fun scenes, fun action, all sorts of crazy stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
And then through all that and underneath all that and running concurrently with all that, they're giving these, these great messages, these great themes to explore. They're putting all these subtleties in there that you can go back and really understand and, dig into and learn from. And it felt like in this episode, while they did have, a great message, great theme, and a great overall concept, it just felt like that was done a little too on the nose for me this time. It felt like they had the idea of wanting to do a thing where, all the parents get turned into their, childish selves and, things turned to chaos because of it. And then they kind of like worked backwards from that and tried to make the reasons as to why that would happen after having that idea.
I definitely see that.
There's nothing wrong with working that way. That's how probably most ideas are thought of. But it felt like for me this time, the reasons that they came up with and the executions just didn't really connect that well.
Yeah, that makes 100% sense. And I felt that exact same way. Like a lot of things don't even really seem like organic, or like genuine. Like they were kind of just doing things so it could be justified.
All that being said, though, I didn't think that this episode was bad by any means. I mean, there's still definitely a lot to like here. It was funny, it was entertaining, that's for sure. I guess I'm just kind of rating it on the Buffy scale, which, I feel like on that scale, it felt like this episode, there was just some things about it that just could have been executed better that for me would have made it connect a little bit more. And honestly, I do like the whole thing of them like taking the babies and trying to feed them to a snake and whatnot. Like that's pretty cool. Like that's not something you usually see on TV and whatnot. So it sounds sadistic to say it, but I did kind of enjoy that, the idea of these babies being fed to the snake. And of course I enjoyed the theme or the concept of parents all being dumbed down to kids. I guess maybe it's the connection between those two. While I understand it's not like I missed what they were trying to do. I get that their plan was, misdirect from all that, draw attention away, they could take the babies, and that makes it easier because the parents are now kids and everything. I don't know. I guess those two things together, I guess I just feel like somehow it could have been executed better and done a little bit more seamlessly. And I can't say how. I definitely couldn't have wrote it better than them.
The only thing that I was really interested in was Xander and Willow.
Yeah.
And that was just because of what happened last episode. Now I'm just like, I just wanted to see what was going to happen with that really, and what they were going to do. So that was kind of intriguing to see. I mean, and I'm pretty sure, like I said, Willow didn't eat any of the chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
And
it didn't affect Xander.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I guess it didn't affect because it didn't really seem like they were really that much different,
Yeah, he was already immature, so the chocolate didn't do anything to him. I felt like that was pretty funny when they said that.
Yeah, that is
Xander
pretty
was
funny.
Why isn't it affecting? Oh, like I said, I personally did enjoy, the younger Giles though, Ripper. Anthony Stewart acting as him.
That was pretty cool. Giles did have some pretty interesting highs in this one.
Yeah.
Him smoking cigarettes was definitely one for me.
Yeah. And I thought, Joyce, Christine Sutherland or whatnot, I thought she did a good job too with Joyce and everything. I mean, they really did seem like kind of like some teens, some rambunctious teens going out and being stupid. So that was fun to see. The Snyder thing was funny, although I wasn't sure exactly what it was going for. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say that same thing. Snyder's didn't really seem less of like like an immature teen and more of just like a weird, like, socially inept person.
Like, it's like with Ripper or with Rupert Giles and Joyce, it felt like I was looking at them and I was actually seeing teens now. It felt like with Snyder and some of the other people, it just felt like they were just having them just act dumb and stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just for the sake of doing it. And I couldn't really see it. You know what I mean? I couldn't look at him and see, oh yeah, that's a person that's this age. Because I couldn't tell whether he was meant to be 15 or 5 at sometimes, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
That's
it just didn't feel like it was as cohesive and consistent of an execution. So I felt like Joyce and Giles were good, but the rest was kind of, it did leave a little to be desired. And they gave us a little bit of Buffy and Angel again. When Buffy
they're just giving it to us in small slices, man.
Where do you think that they can go with that from here? Like, they've already done, Buffy and Angel's Forbidden Love. They've already done them actually getting together and then Angel turning bad. Like, where do you really think they can take it from here?
I mean, they're either going to have to find a workaround for him to, like, stay good, or, like, he's just going to have to be an ally, someone that she keeps at a distance. Like, that, I mean, to me, that's what I feel like is the simplest answer I can give at this moment. Like, other than that, I can't really see anything happening.
Yeah, I guess I mean, like, from the writer's perspective, like, what do you think they could do now to keep it interesting? You know what I mean? In terms of Angel and Buffy and all that. Now that they've done,
they could make Angel like someone completely different.
That's interesting. That's an interesting idea right there. True. And see how Buffy responds to that.
Yeah, it's kind of put like another girl in the mix. See what happens.
Maybe Faith. We didn't see Faith this episode.
That's true. Faith was not in this episode.
Yeah. All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode. It was a fun episode, but I think both of us probably list this as our least favorite of season 3 so far.
Yes, definitely.
So, let us know what you think about it. Leave a comment down below. Let's talk about it. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And head on over to Patreon if you want to see the full uncut reactions to Buffy ahead of the YouTube schedule. That's going to be it for now, and I will see you all later.